It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. Frisco Bay Marina is bracing now for a bone-dry summer to come. Later tonight, Town Council hears a sobering report. Denver Water is doubtful that Dillon Reservoir will fill to the brim this summer. The odds are just barely 1 in 4. If that happens, there will not be enough water to open the Frisco boat ramps and slips. 160 boat owners will most likely need a new place to dock, losing the town more than $300,000 in slip fees. The marina is planning now to make the most of a lean season. There will be dry boat storage. There will also be power boats to rent. Short-term rental licenses are slowly expiring in Breckenridge, where more than half of homes and condos are still STRs. A new STR study shows 54% of Breck properties today are licensed vacation rentals. That's down from 58% 5 years ago. The town eventually wants to cap licenses at 52%. In other highlights, neighbors are making peace with rentals. STR complaints are down 29% in 2 years. Most are for noise. Also falling is the number of illegal STRs. Unlicensed rentals were down 75% last year. Another big win for Summit Lost Pet Rescue. A dog that went missing more than 6 weeks ago in Montezuma was found and trapped last night. Volunteers spent countless sleepless hours trying to track down Rocky. There were several days in that stretch when temperatures barely climbed out of the teens and many nights when they fell below zero. Frisco Town Council is one vote away from approving new dark sky laws prohibiting certain outdoor lights to protect dark nights. This includes an outdoor light curfew of 10 p.m. and requisite shields for lights of a certain brightness. Council and most HOAs, they're on board. Town of Breck has about $2.9 million from road milling and paving this summer. On the rehab list is the bus stop on Airport Road near the Justice Center, along with Highlands Drive and Forest Hills Drive. The town of Breck's rentable e-bike fleet is about to be cheaper for everyone. Starting this summer, that standard bike will cost half as much to unlock and half as much per minute, but the meter will start running sooner. Summer-long e-bike memberships will be open to anyone, not just locals. Today we are in the classroom at the Peak School, where a student teacher is back teaching full-time.
My name's Amy. I teach middle school humanities and English at the Peak School. The stars kind of aligned and there was an opening for me to come back, and I loved it here during my student teaching experience, so I definitely wanted to come back.
Her students just finished an extended research project.
This year's theme was Revolution, Reaction, and Reform. I had a student talk about the Romanov family and the Russian Revolution, a few topics with the Industrial Revolution, so a couple students wanted to learn about the assembly line and how that played into the Industrial Revolution.
Students translated their research into documentaries, poster boards, or websites, and then they did the one thing many students dread: public speaking.
So we practiced all day in class, during lunch and our break before. There were a couple students that I was like, oh, I hope you're gonna pull through and make it, and they really did, and I was so impressed and blown away by their hard work.
Amy herself, she's still learning. It's part of the gig as a teacher, and there is nowhere she would rather be.
I feel like as a teacher, you're constantly thinking about, how can I improve this lesson when I do it next year? How can I teach this in a better way?
Thanks again for going in the classroom, proudly presented by Heavenly Times Hot Tubs and Billiards and Boost Oxygen for peak performance. And in sports, Team USA collected another 5 Olympic medals today for women's luge, mixed doubles curling, women's alpine combined, men's cross-country sprint classic, and men's ski slopestyle. Defending gold medalist Alex Hall took silver behind Berk Ruud of Norway. That gives the U.S. 7 medals total. That's good for top 5 among 93 competing nations. Norway leads with 12 medals, nearly half of them for cross-country skiing. And the U.S. women's hockey team, they smashed Canada today 5-0 in a prelim round. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.